and today is a week past getting my transabdominal cerclage done, my LAT TAC, laparoscopic TAC. And I just wanted to give you guys an update on how things are going and what I'm doing now. So let's get to it. So it has been totally a whole week, and this is exactly what my scarring is looking like right now. And as you can see, it's starting to heal, and I'm doing pretty good with it. I'm really doing good with it. I had minimal cramping, and that was really good, because if a lot of you guys know that with my when I got a transvaginal cerclage put on, I had a lot of cramping, but with this one I did not. How do I feel emotionally? Emotionally, I actually feel pretty good about it. I mean, about this procedure. What I want to say is that, you know, I still miss my daughters. I really do. I still miss being pregnant with my daughter, Harmony. Unfortunately, I just can't do anything about the simple fact. I can't change the hands of time. And it's like I have to move forward. I think about her every single day. I think about her sisters and her sibling every single day. So with this procedure, even though I don't get my daughter back in my arms and to be pregnant and go full term, at least I could look back and say, you know, I did something about what caused their deaths. And especially when you're dealing with incompetent cervix. Do I feel like if this is was the right procedure for me? Definitely. Yes, I do. Because a lot of people are not, and a lot of women are not aware that they have incompetent cervix. And some believe that, bottom line, that if this is it, then they'll never be able to bear children or carry to full term. I was actually looking down a lady who was on YouTube, and she dealt with incompetent cervix. So, you know, within her 20-week mark or 16, 18-week mark, she would end up miscarrying the baby because her cervix was not going to hold the baby in. And I think the last option, she did get a transvaginal cerclage, and she lost, and it failed her, and she lost the baby. So she had decided that never again was she going to have any children. But I don't know if she knew about the other procedures out here, like getting a transabdominal cerclage, because again, this particular cerclage is actually at the top of your cervix versus at the bottom. So that is something, like, you know, I look back at it and I'm like, you know, at least I can go after what would cause my babies to what caused their deaths. At least I can go after what exactly did that. And I just feel so awful about it, because, you know, most women are all women are actually supposed to carry full term. But incompetent cervix is an issue, and it has been an issue for centuries, you know, for decades. So I just thank God that I'm in a time right now where medicine has advanced itself that will allow for these particular procedures. Do I think that this will work? I'm really hoping that it will work. I see a lot of women who've had the procedure done and gone on to have their rainbow babies, and they've dealt with multiple losses in my shoes. So I'm pretty confident that this will be a great result. And the next time when me and my husband, when we get pregnant again. So that is something that, you know, I'm just looking forward to. You know how after a storm, you have to walk towards the rainbow. So that's what I'm doing. How do I feel physically? Physically, I actually feel good. Like, the day after the procedure, which was on the 7th, y'all, you know, my husband wasn't feeling good, and he usually mows the lawn. So I had decided, let me go out here and mow the lawn. So when my boo get home, he's going to be so proud of his wife. Y'all, that lawn was so huge. It took me like over an hour to finish it. I felt like a Hebrew slave out there. I was like, oh my goodness. when my husband got home, and matter of fact, when he got home, I was still out there mowing the lawn. And I was just like, babe, I had no idea how much of a lawn you were mowing. I'm going to have to give you treats instead of saying good job. I mean, really. So that was the second day after my surgery. So I'm out there mowing the lawn. I ran a couple of errands. I went to work. I went shopping, grocery shopping. I did a lot that day, and that was on the 7th, so that was the day after my procedure was done. The pains that I had, far as this past week, I had minimal pain. I didn't have any abdominal cramps or anything like that. The only pain that I had is, like, say for instance, like if I felt like I had gas, and once, you know, the gas came and I let loose or whatever like that, I felt really good. There was some constipation, but I mean, y'all, this is TMI too. So, but after I went to the restroom and everything like that, it relieved any type of pain. So, again, compared to when I had got my transvaginal cerclage put on me when I was pregnant at 14 weeks. At 14 weeks, that particular stitch was cramping me like crazy. But this one, I had no cramping whatsoever. It's so crazy because I sometimes look and was like, did I even get the procedure done? Did they even do anything? Because I have low scarring. I don't feel any pain. And no, I do not feel the TAC. I do not feel my transabdominal cerclage at all on me. So that was really good. Was there any time off for my jobs? No, there was no time off. Only the time is like when I had went to New Jersey to get the procedure done and then head back. But other than that, no, it was no time off whatsoever. And honestly, I had to tell myself to slow down because I'm like, Mona, you just had a procedure done, you know, because sometimes your brain don't click in, especially if you don't feel any pain. The pain medication that they did give me, I didn't even have to take it because I was not in pain at all. And far as when I was in the hospital up there, my hospital stay was only 3 hours, and that was until the anesthesia wore off. And then once the anesthesia wore off and if I was able to urinate, then I was able to go home. And that's exactly what we did. So the hospital stay was like 3 hours tops. At the most, it was 3 hours. Far as follow-up appointments, my OB who delivered my daughter Harmony, he has no idea that I went and got the transabdominal cerclage done. I did ask him about it, and he did say yes, he recommends me to get it done, but he says he does not perform the procedure, and which I knew because I wanted somebody with a little bit more experience. A couple of days ago, I want to say about 4 days ago, I did receive a phone call from Dr. Davis and getting information for my OB, like the address and the telephone number. And so I gave him the information, and I was like, Dr. Davis, is there anything that you need for me? And he was like, nope, just make a baby. So that really made me feel good because, you know, most OBs right now, because of dealing with my history and my losses, the first thing they're saying is time off. Give it a year. Give it 2 years. But this doctor is like, go for it after your first cycle. So that was really, really, really good. And what about my menstrual cycle? Okay, my menstrual cycle was supposed to be due tomorrow. But Aunt Flo came and said, hey girl, I don't know what was going on with the rocket. Well, all of this stuff that y'all was doing, but I'm here today. So Aunt Flo actually came today. I feel like the only difference between my menstrual cycles and how I'm feeling with them is that I do feel a tad bit tired, but I am not cramping. So that is really crazy to me. And this is TMI. The blood flow is still as what it is. I mean, I kind of, when I'm on my menstrual, I bleed heavy anyway. So I have noticed that, you know, I've been passing clots like I always do. And so it's regular. So if I'm passing clots, then I know that, you know, when we do get pregnant, that the sperm, the soldiers will have no problems reaching the egg. So, yeah, I feel really confident about that. How do I feel physically? Physically, like I said, I feel really good. I did have a little swelling, like my stomach kind of looked bigger. Maybe it's because of what I've been eating or whatever like that. But at the beginning, it did, and I kind of had to lean my body back as if I was carrying or if I was pregnant. But that's it. So I everything has been going good since I got this transabdominal cerclage done. And sometimes I feel like, did I really get it done? Because I'm not having any pain whatsoever. So, as you ladies know, that Father's Day is coming up. And, that's going to be an emotional time for my husband. I'm sure it is, even though he may not say too much. But hold that thought. I want to show you the card that I got him. Hold on. I want to show you guys the card that I got him for Father's Day. And I was trying to look for a card on behalf of my daughters, on behalf of my babies that are with the Lord right now. And I wanted something that was going to be touching. But nowadays when you're going to look for a Father's Day card, they have so many things in the words as far as everything you've done for me, the words that you've spoken. But my husband was there to hold his babies before they passed on. And so I just wanted something that was going to tell him you are a dad and they do love you. And, me presenting that on behalf of our babies that went on. So here's a card right here. And I don't know if you can see it. But it says, Dad, whether you're right here with me or only there in spirit. Let me open it. Sorry, y'all. It says, you make one hell of a co-pilot. Thanks and happy Father's Day. And now I'll write something on. But I like it because it's an airplane. And look, you guys. Isn't it cute? I thought this is really cute. Let me cut it off because I don't want to mess up the battery. So that's the card that I'm going to be giving my husband for Father's Day on behalf of our daughters. Because he definitely recognized that I was a mother. And I think I told you guys on Mother's Day I woke up and the first thing I saw was a flower and a card, a rose and a card. And I thought that was just the most awesomest thing that my husband could have done for me. So I plan to give him a bouquet of flowers and also this lovely card from his wife on behalf of his daughters. And so I keep saying that's not like me to keep saying So what I plan to do now is to start, I've been taking my folic acids, I've been taking prenatal vitamins, I have been just doing whatever I can to get in shape. I am going to wait a couple of weeks before I hit the gym because they do say to wait a while before you start working out. That is something I didn't ask, but from what I saw from other women, they did say that you have to wait a couple of weeks or whatever like that before you start working out. So I plan to take it easy today, y'all, because a chick been running all around, okay? Up and down these highways, dealing with contractors and some more stuff. So I'm just going to take it easy. I'll probably go downstairs, put a beat down, act like I'm in a Juice and Mona's juke joint or whatever downstairs, singing the blues. But other than that, I'm feeling really good. And I want to thank you ladies so much for all of your, I mean, I can't even describe like how much I have been getting like far as support and the most sweetest words that have been said to me. And, I just really, really, really appreciate that. And also, too, being a part of this TTC group or whatever like that after a loss. They're really pushing me. A lot of women that walk through my shoes. Some that are pregnant and that are mothers but know, they know that feeling or they can have a hint of that feeling because of, them being mothers. Thank you, ladies, again, just for tuning in to my video, my stuff, all of what I'm going through, because it really, really, really means a lot to me. So yeah, again, this week I had minimal pain, and as you can see, my scarring is starting to scab up, so that's a good thing, because once it scabs, it falls off and you really can't see it too much. I know that in the future that when we do have our baby, that it will have to be delivered via C-section, which I am I don't care. I do not care. I don't care. I'm just I just can't wait for that day to happen. Emotionally, sometimes I do feel upset. Sometimes I can be sitting and I'll be like, shit, or why? Like, you know, I start kirking off, like, why did this have to happen? I've been seeing a lot of pregnant women. I've been seeing these cute babies around here. And the only thing I can do is just pray and just know and just keep the faith that, you know what, God is going to answer our prayers. We will have a rainbow baby. This baby will be healthy. I will carry the full term. And that all of the tears that we have shed, there will be an answer to every last one of it. So until then, ladies, thank you so much for tuning into my channel, Real Talk, All Talk. 40 weeks to go. And that's exactly where I'm at right now. I'm so happy that I did get this procedure done. But until then, I'll definitely give you ladies an update. Bye.
Testify, G, if you gave to me, tell me double didn't like it, so he shot to chest me. Told I lost my melody, arose, we the star of this world, get back.